It is Game 7 against the Florida Panthers. And I said, cheering for a team is like having children. You scold them, you get upset with them, you throw things at them. In my day, when you did something wrong, you got your arse tanned. But you never stop loving them. We're ready to roll as they're at center ice for the opening face-off of Game 7. And the puck is dropped and we're underway, and glad you're with us. Down into the corner and swung around the boards for Marner, who chips it to the slot area. A backhand shot, stopped by Wall, goes around back of the net. Lost it. The Leafs are going to get it out at center ice, only to have it shot right back in again. Now the Panthers waiting for teammates to get onside, and a shot is blocked away by Wall. Around back of the Toronto goal it goes. Near side for Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe with a shot. That deflecting. Where to go? Oh, onto the far side. I think it must have gone off the screen. Pad save, and a good one made by Wall. Love to know where that went. Back to the point, another shot. Deflects off the side of the goal. A centering pass comes out in front, and it's knocked away, and the Leafs are finally going to get to it and launch to center ice. Panthers into the side of the goal and around back of the net. McCabe unable to get to it, trying to come out in front. Kachuk in a shot. That was blocked. There's a rebound in front of the goal. Where's the puck? It's grabbed off by Toronto. Panam jams his man to the boards. The puck's still free as it comes back to the point. Near side now for Ekblad. His shot on goal, stopped by Wall. Tavares couldn't get it in cleanly. Flipped back to the lead blue line. Bouncing disc to the near boards. Grandlaw steps into his man there with a hefty hit. Marner to Matthews in on the left wing. Matthews in with a backhand, and that went wide as he was taken down. Panthers get it to the line, but not out. Nyes into the slot. Nyes is in on goal. Shot it just wide. Domi getting it back along the boards again. Domi trying to look for a man in front. Pacioretty chipped it just wide of the far post. Marchand had it roll off his stick. It comes back up on the near wing. Leafs trying to punch it out at center, and Willie has to break down the left wing. Nylander closes, and he shot it wide. Willie trying to get it out in front. Nylander kicking it free. Nylander along the boards back towards the blue line. Still with it along the line into the slot area. Rolls in front of the goal. Stopped by Bobrovsky. What a play by William Nylander. Trying to play it up the middle, and he does to Marner, who saucers it ahead for Matthews. To Nyes, and in over the line comes Marner. He's got a man going to the front of the net. Oh, and it was a great pass. Puck in the center ice area. Here's Scotty Lawton in alone. He's in a goal. Backhand stopped by Bobrovsky. Oh, my. Draw won by the Leafs. Back to the point it comes. Brendan Carlo. That struck a body, and now a centering pass, a backhand. Stopped at there. Stopped by Bobrovsky on the short side. Barkov engaged there by Matthews and got it freed up for Matthew Nyes. Nyes misfires on a pass, and here's the chance for Rodriguez. Going to the net. A big save by Wall. Into the corner now for Reinhart. Back it goes. Rodriguez. A shot. Flubbed by Joey Wall. Panev gets it ahead, but doesn't get it out. Now finds a pass and gets it ahead, and a pass over the line. Breakaway! Stopped by Bobrovsky. What a play made by Scotty Lawton. I don't think that was interference. What a hit by Matthews here, but it's cleared out at center. The Leafs are going to have too many men on the ice. Pass back comes to Barkov again. Back to the point. One-timer coming. Stop. Rebound. Still free in front of the goal. Battling hard for the Leafs to get it back to the blue line. Another shot blocked it away. And cleared by the Leafs down the ice. Big save made by Joey Wall. Into Florida territory. Out of the net, Bobrovsky giving it into the corner. Big hit there, and the Leafs play it back in along the boards. And
somebody's hurt, a linesman, a referee.
Linesman is down.
No, a referee, yeah.
Yep.
And that was a high stick.
And being assisted off by a trainer from either team. Kachuk with a shot that deflects to the far side. A drive is kicked away. Marner back to the point to Carlo with a shot, and that didn't reach the net as it was blocked in front. Pushed out at center ice. Brought in over the line now by Seth Jones. Breaking to the net. A shot. He scores. Jones coming into the rush down the right wing. Opens the scoring as the Leafs get trapped. And the veteran defenseman has made it 1-0 Panthers.
It was Morgan Riley, Joe, that stepped up in front of the Florida bench to try to keep the play in. It was chipped past him to Seth Jones. Brandon Carlo decides he's going to play it as a 2-on-1.
Scrum going as it comes in front of the net, and it is taken to safety finally by Nylander. Off the boards for Domi. Domi getting it back, and Willie comes through center. Nylander in on the right side with a shot. That was knocked away by Bobrovsky. Brought to the red line and in over the line, and what a hit by Domi as he crumples for Hagee at the blue line. Lundell in across the line for Marchand. A shot. That was stopped as a rebound. The puck goes around back of the net. Marchand getting it back to the point. Mikula sends it back into the corner. Marchand, a shot. Big save, rebound. Scores! Anton Lundell on a rebound, and the Florida Panthers have jumped to a 2-0 lead.
Another shift where the Leafs get hemmed into their own zone. And this is a shot from a rough angle.
Bank pass to center. Nylander couldn't get to it. Brought back in now by Jones. Centering pass. Big save. Rebound in front of the goal. They score. Oh, my. Another turnover and another goal. It's 3-0 Florida. Gadjevic with the goal.
Boy, this could be offside. I don't know if Gadjevic actually cleared the zone.
Around to the near side. Pacioretty couldn't get it away from Verhaeghe. Comes to the side of the goal, down his wall, trying to keep his foot on the post. The puck comes back. He's lost his goal stick. It comes back to the goal for Marchand. Marchand getting it back into the slot. Wrist shot just off the far post and wide. Example of unbelievable forechecking, and another shot is blocked by Wall. The rebound comes in front of the net, down his wall, and they get a quick whistle.
I'll tell you, if this was a heavyweight fight, they might want to stop it.
The third one is just a killer. Here's another chance in front of the goal and a shot. That was stopped by the seat of the pants of Brandon Carlo.
Boy, the Leafs have got to turn it on here. This has been an onslaught.
Leafs are changing as the pass comes ahead for Marner, but he unable to deflect it, and it's brought back and driving the net. Seth Jones who scores!
No goal. They're waving this one off. But I don't know how you wave it off. I think it's in before Jones makes contact with Joseph Wall. Looks like Leafs are they didn't survive the third goal, but they get a brief reprieve here. But it was an NHL review, not a challenge by the Panthers, so no penalty.
Tkachuk stands up, gets it back to the point of drive, and that was blocked by Wall. Another shot coming, and it's high and wide of the goal. Leafs being hemmed in their own zone again. Around the boards to the near side. Kept in now at the point. Forsling with a shot. Wall save. Rebound stopped by Wall again. And Jones will get it out at center and play it to the Toronto blue line. Quickly back the other way, though, for Domi. Domi in with a shot. He scores! Max Domi gets the Leafs on the board, and hope springs eternal.
Needed one in the first 5 minutes. They got it. Bobby McMahon with a great read that Florida was changing. Retrieved the puck back in front of the Leaf bench at the blue line and just turned and fired it.
The Panthers down the right wing side. Backhanded towards the net by Marchand. Upended there was Oliver Ekman-Larsson. And the pass deflected. Scores! Oh, my! All of the good feeling just went right out of the building again.
And Ekman-Larsson is, it's Luostarinen that takes him down, and then Luostarinen is the one that beats him to the net for the redirection.
Called all the time.
Oh, the interference, yeah.
Shot scores off the rebound off a face-off. And that is going to do it. Reinhart scores to make it 5-1. And this has turned into a carbon copy of game number 5. Right off the face-off. And some jerseys are being thrown on the ice. And some cups. And the booing is starting now with 10:26 to go in the third period.
And you wonder how many of these players is this booing going to be for the last time.
Played back off a stick. It goes poking along the boards. Intercepted by Marchand. He sends it to the empty net and scores. Allaire's insult to injury.
Yeah, a little over the top celebration, I think, too, for a 6-1 empty netter.
And this score mirrors what happened a couple of games ago. Looking forward to being back with you next year. All things considered, hopefully it'll be
28 or 29 we've wrapped up together.
29?
Yeah. Wow.